All right. So let me just double check my settings here because brand new computer and I just set up this stuff yesterday. Yesterday was an extraordinarily long stream because I was starting from scratch. I had tried to import all the things from my old Mac onto this one, but it told me 25 hours and I was like, that's not happening. So I opted to just download a few plugins I use and that was it. All right, so I am gonna grab my guitar. I don't have too much going on right now. I had this whole template built up on my last computer and I just open it up, change a few settings every time I put out an album and try a slightly different sound. But this new computer presents some possibilities because it can actually handle more processing at the same time and all sorts of things. I dropped my pick. So all I did was open this up. I made a few tracks already. I just made an audio track for my guitar. These are drums, a virtual MIDI library guitar that I use, and then my microphone track. So that's all I've got going. I don't have low latency mode on, which is crazy because normally if I don't have that on, it'd be like, and then you'd hear like half a second later. Okay, so let's see. Drum test. Working. MIDI test. It should be just a DI sound. Seems like it's working. If my little audio meter on my streaming software goes, I know it desynced, but it's not doing it. That was the whole problem with my old computer. Couldn't handle the processing threads and just go every time I touched this thing. It was like gone. All right, so I had something in my head kind of last night. I didn't like get up and put down anything. I actually did like an instrumental track this morning, but I just saved it. I haven't uploaded it yet. So the thing I had in my head was just kind of like a droney, you know what? Go down a little bit. Sounds like the lowest octave. So, all right, let's see. Oh, I'm so happy I can open this up and my audio doesn't just disappear. I can't even tell you how much that pissed me off. Every time I even touch the keyboard, gone. Okay, so I can actually open this. It's a little blocked from my webcam. Let's see. I'll slide it over here. And it's in the chat box. Damn it. All right, that's enough. So I like this built-in sound for rhythm guitar that I just keep using over and over. So it's this. Load it up. Oh, that loads so fast. I thought it was like gonna take a few seconds. It's just there. All right, so if I hit these two little guitars, I can kind of pick where I want it. As far as doubling, it'll instantly sound stereo and doubled. I can play it on here. All right, I'm gonna give it a little more bite. I know it's entirely too loud, because it is. I'll set it about there for now. That'll be good enough. All right, so yeah, new computer presents possibilities because I can just load up a sound like that. It won't crash. I don't have to pre-do it and freeze tracks and all that. So I'm gonna go over to the drum track. Let's see. I like to go double time. So let me see. Let's try like one. All right. Am I in the right octave for this? No. I'm play the drums on the keyboard too. So actually, check this out. I can just go. I think that's going to be my beat. So I usually use the Logic drummer, but I can actually just make one now. All right, here I go. That's all I'm going to do. All right, and I'm going to just go back to the beginning and go like that to make the hi-hat part. All right, there it is. Just jump in here quick. Can I pull that up? That'd be great. There we go. Boo-doo-doo-doo, eighth note. Should be perfectly on time now. It's hard to play perfectly on time with keyboard there. I'm actually not half bad at finger drumming, honestly, but I know I could just hit a loop option, but I like to just do this. All right, turn this off. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is, what is this thing that was playing in my head? That would be, I think I'm gonna just like hold a note, do some kind of rhythmic part, and then change the voicings over top. All right, so back down. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to change the articulation. It won't be the same thing the whole way through. All right, there's that. So, let me zoom in. I'm going to hit trim, shorten, yeah. I don't know why it says shorten, because it lengthens most of the notes, but it does. Yeah, there we go. Brush tool, I just did the wrong thing. I'm gonna do these below the range of the instrument notes that tell it what articulation to do, so what's going on? Oh, what the hell did I do? How did I even select this by accident? I selected two things that I didn't intend. Okay, well, anyway. So that's palm mute, that's just open. So I'm gonna do that. There. Back to palm mute for the next one, and so on. All right, so that's the idea. So the quick way to do this, I'm just going to grab all these longer notes. There we go. And then anything right after it, I just hit this. I've got this so once it hits one, it'll hold it out. There's certain ones where it's just like a one shot. It has to be on the note, and then right after it, I'll go back. But for the held out notes and the palm mutes, I have it set to just keep going once until I erase something after the fact. I'm gonna put an open there and there on the downbeat. Let me try that. Perfect. Okay. so this whole thing, I'm just gonna go copy paste down to E. All right. So that's step one. All right, I'm gonna go here, load home stereo. This is the thaw amp. And now for this. Hold up. All right, I had the wrong input on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold out stuff like, I'm gonna build this and then I'm gonna play like the main part on it. That's the plan anyway. All right, this thing needs to be tuned, unlike the MIDI guitar, which is just in tune. All right, there we go. So, let's see. All right, so I want to go. Yeah, everything has to be in F sharp minor. I'm gonna go to the E, which would be an E major. Maybe I'll do this instead of what I was doing. No, I don't like that. Hit the A up here. It's kind of a stretch. No, I don't like that either. That's better. Octave, root fifth octave, hit the A. Okay. So let me try this. All right, so I want to go from there. No D sharp. Do that. All right, let me put it all together. That's it. All right, so, oh, I just realized my light's off. It probably looks all dark in here. Let me turn them on. I've got this, like, I've got smart plugs and I can just switch things on with my phone. All right, so, is that better? Yeah, it's better. I didn't even realize that was off. Okay. I'm actually gonna plug my phone in and put it on this camera mount here, well, phone camera mount. Because when I get to the point where I'm gonna play the main pass through, I wanna have that there. All right, so back to it. Let's see, oh, that's bright now. Eyes have to adjust. Here I go with whatever I just played. Hopefully I remember it. But this is punch-in stuff. That's good enough for me. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna duplicate the track, use the exact same sound, pan this a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I can just do this real time without having to put in all the tracks. I can't even tell you, this computer kicks ass. All right, so I'm gonna do a stereo field here, you know, spread it a little bit. So I gotta do a double take on that. Oh, wait, I didn't do that. I took that from the E chord I was doing. I didn't do that on the F sharp. Although, you know what? Make it bigger. I'm gonna go up here, play a couple different voicings. I'm just gonna make them up as I go. That sounded good enough. Just made it up. Yeah, so the idea is it's like changing chords, but the low end has that just drone note, and then it does change here. So it's F sharp and E, but the top end stuff all changes. Okay, so I think I'll do that twice. Let me listen to that in total. I want to make sure that verse, if that's going to be the verse, I don't want that to be too long. Although it's nice. I like it. This is like totally different than how I normally make songs, but you know what? Got to change things up, otherwise kind of stagnate. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to this MIDI guitar. So I was on the E. Do I want to go to A or? On the wrong articulation. I'll go up. It's probably going to change it back on me anyway when I record. All right, maybe I'll just hold out an A chord. Let me see here. Create MIDI region. I heard some clicking. I hope my audio is okay. I'm going to be nervous about it for a while until it just doesn't fail after a few times. All right. So I might just do this. put in this so it doesn't change the articulation on me. So go A. Hold the 2 measures. Just writing one note in so I can kind of hear it and like it's in my head as I hear this root note, but I'm going to fill out the chord voicings after I get this basic thing in. So, yeah, down now. I think I'll just do that. Nice and simple. This could be like a pre-chorus. All right, so yeah, I think that's going to be it. So that's A. I'm going to go up to the, you know what? I'm going to go up major 7, 3rd, 5th. I said F sharp minor, so parallel major. That's why I picked that. Raise that up to F sharp. That to D. Okay. All right. I did this. Shut up. It keeps ringing out. I did this yesterday, so I want that to strum. There is actually, believe it or not, a way to do that. So I'm going to go up to this menu, quantize it to this note, and then you can hit Q flam, pull it back a little bit, and now if I zoom in, strums. And actually, I'm going to re-quantize that main note because it's strummed to the articulation note down there. All right. I also just did that, although it messed me up on this one note, because I don't want these strum notes that are slid over to overlap into the next chord. That's that. Okay, so now the MIDI guitar and the real guitar are going to switch roles a little bit. So I just turned on my Boss Poly shifter. I'm dropping myself a full octave. So I'm going to do the strummy, or not strummy, rhythmic, like on this guitar now. Okay, right side. I actually have to click on the correct track. There it is. Okay. Chop these. Let me listen to that transition from verse to chorus. There we go. Okay. So so I'm coming out of boom, this kind of slow drony thing, and go like, so I'm trying to write a chorus now. It's like the same chords a couple of times, but I'm changing octaves. I don't think that sounds too bad. Here I go. I'm going to just do it. All right, other side. So that's the chorus. I'll probably paste that on there twice. So now I'm going to go to the MIDI guitar. I'll just record it with the piano. I'm getting a call. Okay. Just hang that up quick. It's just a doctor giving me a reminder that I have to make an appointment soon. All right, so that's just root notes. Gotta do this again. Come on. Can't ever pick the right thing. I look at something, go to click it, then I pick something next to it. All right, so I'm gonna go down here, and I have these articulations memorized, by the way. So, and I picked the wrong one, but okay, there, hold out, palm mute, single note, palm mute, hold out again. Okay. It's an F. Did I play an F instead of an F sharp? What the heck did I do that for? Did I accidentally play the wrong note, or did I just move that? I don't know which it was. Oh well. Could have been either. So the MIDI guitar is a little bit too loud. I forget what point I went down to yesterday, so I'll just get it in the ballpark. It's fine. And I guess that's an idiom. Oh, that sounds nice now. I made some tea. I ran out of my Gatorades and they didn't have any left in the store. Like they completely sold out. So I have Earl Grey tea, which usually helps me out, but I got to stay hydrated because yesterday I was just talking through and my voice was like, by the time I started singing. Okay, it's good. Might have been too hot. Burning my mouth would, not be ideal. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is grab just one pass through the verse, because otherwise that's gonna make this song like an eternity. So it'll be like a cool intro. Maybe I'll do like an intro solo or something, or that'd be a cool idea, I think. Okay, so there. Yeah, you know what? I'll grab 2. That way I've got a longer solo section. This is the outro. And then what I'm going to do, I ran out of... Oops. I can never remember to change the track. I swear. It's ridiculous. Just push it. How many do I need? 4. I got 2 too many, but that's fine. I'm just going to grab a verse. I'll do a fade out on this. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't have to be anything absolutely crazy. All right, let me save this as the date because I should probably do that. July. What's the date? 31st. You think I would know that, but I don't. By the way, if you see all these food items, those are my hard drives. Okay, I just name them random food items. That's what I do. All right, so that's saved. Works for me. Okay, so pump out 2 more tracks here. I've got, you know what, I'm gonna go full bore width here, and I'll do that because I already got 2 guitar tracks. I could have done this whole thing with the MIDI, but I didn't, so this is fine. Okay, so he's Zoro. He's off camera, but my cat Zoro just came to sit below the drums again. Tabletop drum thing. All right, let me do a tuning check, recheck. Pedal off. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is try to remember what the heck I played all the way through this first of all. Let's just F sharp again. So I just put an octave below since these are standard, right? Yeah. This is like in between the real guitars I did and, well, this is also real guitar, but those and that MIDI one. So, okay, something like that. A little bit simple, but it should work. That'll work. All right, so that's gonna be my part, the on camera for my edited video part. Okay, so then I just went A, G sharp, F sharp. That's easy enough. What the hell did I play in the chorus? All right. Okay, this is at the point I usually get to when I would come on, because like I need this here. I would freeze these tracks and that way my computer wouldn't crash, but now I can start out earlier. All right, so camera's rolling. Here I go. Hang on, I just realized It's aimed up too high, so I'm gonna restart that so I didn't mess up. But I'm a little out of frame on this side camera. Okay, here we go again. All right, that'll do it. So there is like all the way through guitar number 1. All right, this is way more fun to just be able to do this like all in one shot instead of having to do all this like importing in freezing crap I had to do on the old computer. It's like it's gonna open up a lot more possibilities, I can tell you that. All right, so I'm gonna go up an octave for this side. All right, turn that camera back on. Okay, I'm actually pretty decently in frame on both, so this is all good. All right, Yeah, here I go. I'm just gonna do roughly the same thing. It's like a 4-minute song. It's a little long, but sounds good. I chop the ends. Okay, hit save. There we go. Ooh. Get it. Must have like a piece of hair stuck in my shirt or something. A little itchy spot. All right. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate the MIDI guitar. Go in here change it to this preset, which makes me nervous still, because that's an insta crash normally, but it's not now. How I'm gonna get used to this. All right, I gotta go up a little bit, an octave range, too high. All right, that should work. Articulations, give me that one. Okay, so all I want to do is add some like ambience on here. Just gonna make a big ass chord. That's it. That's the big ass chord. It's like almost all the notes in the scale, if not all. Is it all? I don't know. Whatever. That's it. Oh, yeah. Should probably put my mic on. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Hey, I'm back. I didn't realize my audio clicked out. So, note to self, this one still does present some problems. I heard some click and I thought something was wrong. I didn't double check. That's my bad. Well, I was putting in a bunch of interesting voicings for the chords on this particular sound. Damn thing. There is a lot of effects on this, but I should have the freaking buffer size large enough to handle it now, and I got a freaking mega computer here to do it, but the bastard's still too much. Oh well. What a dang annoying pain in the ass with that. Like, seriously, I can't believe it's even desyncing on this computer. I might be able to adjust the settings better. Let me just okay. Just went on my laptop, which is completely independent of this. Just double check I've got audio again. Okay. I can at least reset it quick. I'll have to pay attention to the volume meter on my streaming software. So I just froze this thing, so I won't do that anymore. Desync me, that is. Okay, you know what? Guitar. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Just gonna label things here so I know what the heck I'm looking at. G, 2 left, G, 2 right. Okay, good enough. Actually, maybe I should check after the fact. This is running fine right here, but it is possible that Contact Library, even though I set it to the correct settings, defaulted back. I gotta check that. There is another workaround. I just use a slightly different setting or set that to just play less voices if it's getting cluttered. Well, I'll figure it out later. So, moving on. Just gonna hit duplicate GS for guitar solo, center the panning. Did I save? No, it's not there. I must have saved it in this preset library. User. Didn't I? Hello? Where's my lead tone, dude? It's gone. I could have sworn I saved that. What are you talking about? I only have the bass. I know I saved it. What the hell? That's a nuisance, but I'll just do a little bit of signal boost, and I roughly know where it was set anyway, so there. I'll just go to that point. As long as I can hear it through the mix, I can change it after the fact. All right, that's enough sustain. Just go down on the gate a little bit. So I think I'm gonna do an intro solo. Yeah, kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna set my phone up the correct way, and I'm gonna do this. All right, well, there's the intro solo. I'm just going to reset my phone because it'll make it easier. And then this is the main guitar solo, and I'm just going to improvise the thing. Let me do another take. I can do better than that. All right. Improvised guitar solo accomplished. Let's see. I'm going to do my slight gain. Don't ask again. You're annoying. Functions normalize. Okay. All right, so get this set. All right, bass guitar is gonna be next. I need to make a bass guitar track. Let's see. Input 2. Create bass, and I know I at least saved this, so there it is. That's the bass preset I made yesterday. Seems to be working. Let me do a little bit of a tuning check. Probably gonna be less of a check and more of a, the low strings are way out of tune, because that's usually what happens. Damn, it's so close, but okay, it's good. I know it's gonna drop, so it's good enough. Damn it. It always does that. I'm like a little below, I touch it and it goes right up. Past the point I want. Would you please? trying to turn my gain way up. Maybe that'll help. It keeps wobbling. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave those slightly above simply because my body heat is going to make this tuning drop real quick anyway, so it's not worth fighting it that much. Might just do octaves. Yeah, and the thing goes do, and then D, A, F sharp E. Got it. All right, yeah. I'll just give this a shot. Hopefully not mess up. So here goes nothing. Damn it, messed up the chorus. I was like, let's go right day. That's all it is. Okay. I'm just keeping this on the low notes. I might do this again with a little more involved. Let me see. That was crap. Hang on. I think I'm going up too high. Drop out too much. I don't like that either. doesn't retain information. Course is doubled. I literally just had to look up. Why do I just zone out? I don't realize the next part's coming up, but just playing along. I would just keep playing the same thing. All right, I'm starting to piss myself off. Seriously, just change the freaking part, brain. Ah! I get stuck on the easiest crap. Just because compartmentalize. Verse to pre-chorus. Can't do it. Just will not remember the next chord. All right. Hate when I do that. It gets stuck. Because, like, it's long and repetitive, so I zone out and forget the next part's even a thing in the song. I'll just keep playing the same verse riff over and over to infinity if I zone out. It's not a good thing. Okay. There. Nothing happens, so I guess it's pretty much there. All right, that sounds pretty damn good so far. Wait a drink again. Can't believe my audio cut out. Damn it. That stupid patch is outrageously. Oh, I'm turning this off. It was already on. Outrageously taxing on the CPU. I bought this thing that's damn near a server and it's still having trouble with it. Like, are you kidding me? That's outrageous. All right, so I'm gonna delete this drum deal I'd made. All right. Come here, drum stool. I still got those boxes behind me. I gotta clean that up today. I just did not feel like it after the long stream yesterday. All right, so that's there. Please tell me I had that camera on. Yeah. For the bass part. Okay. Ugh. So I'm about to do the drums. If my headphone cannot get stuck on nothing. Headphone cable. Let's see. Metronome. All right, that's the idea. Here I go. Excuse me, why was there like more than 4? Lock that into the tempo slightly better. I feel like I could still do better, so I'm just gonna reset until I get it right. Okay. All right, drums accomplished. Hit save. Let me move over onto the other chair. Man, that spring-loaded thing makes me feel like I'm gonna break it. Every time I pull the phone off, it's like, bam. I can't even get it gently because it's like just so like immediate. All right, that was, as far as I could tell, half decent. I feel like, let me look around here. I thought there was one time where I was going for the China cymbal and I hit the ride, but maybe not. I don't see anything obvious. Heh. All right, well. Did that select? It did not. Okay. Well, anyway. Let me shrink down these note values just so I know if there's a weird fill or two. If the notes all are too long and they overlap, I can't really see what's going on. So I shrink them down to practically nothing because it doesn't matter on drum MIDI. The Shreddage drum library, which is a few years old, that's the only one I've ever seen where it actually matters. That's probably not gonna be a good one to do. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. There's extra hits going on every time I grab something, so I promise it's not as sloppy as it sounds. I just know to ignore it because like I'm actually clicking on it, so I know when it's gonna happen. Let me make sure that was right to do. Versus. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, moving on. This is a whole lot of the same throughout. I think I got a little more involved at the ending. I usually do that. Just dynamically pick it up a bit, you know. But this is just kind of a nice groove type song. That wasn't right. Just ignore that one. Oh well. What do you have? I didn't mean to scare you. I was picking up the cardboard to see if you had a bug. It was just cardboard. Damn it. No. Every time I'm doing this, I perpetually grab things I don't intend. And then have to hit undo. I'm ignoring the ghost notes and such because I don't want to dehumanize this too much. I just want that beat to be locked in is all. Okay. Which is also why I'm not getting these like snare fills, even if they're not really completely on. What did you just do? Okay, well, no, damn it, don't crop that. Every time. This is a long one, dude. Holy crap. It goes on forever. Actually, I'm not going to do that because I want that flam to stay. Yeah, leave those alone. I'm actually not getting the double bounce I was getting when I was overplaying. I was overplaying on this Roland kit because there's a double bounce by accident, but they're less. There's a few. Damn it, I was just saying. I'm getting used to this. I don't dig in as much as I had to on my Yamaha, but had a few there. There's one. Okay. Said it too soon because this one sucks. There's three. I'm just doing doubles. Alright. These are slightly rushed, so I'm just gonna nudge them out. There. Let's see. There's three. Dang it. All right, that fill is awful, so I'm going to fix this one. Oh, I didn't set the nudge feature, but apparently it's the right way anyway. That's not bad. Could you just go in the right spot, you pain in my... Okay. Why does it overlap? Well, sure, maybe there is. Maybe there's a way to get it to not overlap notes. All right, that one needed help, so it's all good. It's right now. That went the wrong way, because of course it did. It's a butthole. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go back to eighth notes. This is gonna jack every freaking hit up. All right, so that's wrong. Zorro left. He's not on the camera anyway, but I'm talking about my cat. He's like always down right below where you can see. Currently, he's ecstatic about the cardboard pile I've got behind me. At the front door. I've got a Ring camera sending me notifications. Is it Friday? Might just be my wife going to work. She works from home some days and not every day. I'm just gonna nudge this. They're a little too far over. She's going in late if she is. I wasn't sure if she was going in though, because she wasn't feeling so great. Last night. there's that. I'm gonna go on here, hit global velocity. Oh, it's already on because I made a preset. Right. Never mind, it's already on. Right there. If I can get this thing up. Excuse me. Why isn't that going? Dude. Okay, I think it went close enough anyway. I want to chop that right there because I'm going to do a slowdown fade, which is going to make it sound like a whammy. Haha. Did I chop that too early though? No, I think I'm good. Ooh, I'll leave it there though. That was an accident, but that sounds better there. Okay. I gotta run upstairs. Bladder's full. I'll be right back. Whew. See what's going on. Zora left and I heard a noise. See if my wife did go to work or if she's staying home sick. All right. Be back in a bit. All right, I'm back. Is my freaking okay? I was gonna say, is my audio gone again? It's not. I was gonna be mad. I mean, this new computer's still light years ahead of the old one, but if it desyncs again, I'm gonna be pissed. All right, so vocals. Okay, so let me think about this. I guess I'll just sing into this. I just duplicated my mic track here. So I've just got this compressor on it. And other than that, it's just raw. Compressor is just simply to make it loud enough to hear. I turned myself on here. Okay. I need to load pages on here. New document. Okay. Just gonna listen to this thing and see if I can like come up with a melody. All right. So I just type up stuff and try to fit it into the space. That's all that happens. I just improvise stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Lyrics may or may not make sense, but they're there. What did I just do? I hit the wrong keyboard, so let me undo, delete tracks. Oh yeah, I deleted the track because I'm a genius. I was just deleting a space on my laptop, so naturally I hit the wrong computer. The wrong keyboard. Okay, I've got to know if... Hang on. No plugin. There's no key change in this, right? Baby audio, stereo. I just have to know if I can do this. Let's see. Go there-ish. Turn this down a bit because that's crazy. Pick one of these waves, I guess. Widen, mix. All right. Check. Checky check. Okay. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna... Does this go? Oh, it might be working. Let me just load. Did I make a vocal? I did. There's a vocal comp. Let me put it here. Oh yeah, I've got effects in real time. Actually, there's a little hesitation. It's like latency. All right, I'm not gonna sing with that on. I just wanted to try it. I think that's kind of fun, but at the same time, I don't need the effects. It's actually gonna throw me off. I gotta figure out a melody, and I'm warming up, so ignore the weird noises and off-key crap. Just making noise. I'm letting the song play in case anything pops into my head, but so far now, just making noise. All right. Have to actually come up with a melody. When there's gone, we turn back. We were facing backwards, and now the time has come. I don't know, something like that. All right. I'm gonna write more lyrics and just see, because I feel like I don't want to do blah 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 blah, that kind of slow thing. Yep, lyrics, but again, I don't know if it means anything. It's just stuff. Wind is calling, turn around to see the light. Time has come, confidence Alright, I gotta go pick it up a little more. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards and now the time has come. The confidence wanes at the twilight dim, the same colors midway. The world is a darker shade of grace fading. Okay, something like that. Okay, sure. Alright, I'm gonna try and sing it for real now instead of just half-heartedly warming up. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards, another time has come. The confidence wanes. Alright, close, but missed a note in the beginning and I can do better. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, light ahead. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims, the scene goes me away and the world is a darker shade of grayscale. Okay. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards and now the time has come. Confidence wanes in the twilight. Man, I keep getting off rhythm. When there's a call and we turn around. When there's a call and we turn around. Hang on, my camera's crooked. There we go. Da, da, da. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards. Now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene colors fade, get away. That world is a darker shade of gray. Skeleton up the bed, yeah, march on the path. And that kind of sucked in the pre-chorus, maybe. Oh. All right. When there's a call and we turn around. That sounds really dry and bland with just the compressor, but it is what it has to be. When there's a call and we turn around in the light ahead, we were facing backwards and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene goes midway and the world is a darker shade. The gray scales up the banner, but on the path cleared out. All right. Still don't like it. I gotta get this right. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards, and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene colors me away. Our world is a darker night. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there so I don't keep screwing up the pre-chorus. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, it was facing backwards, and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene colors me away. Our world is a darker night. Alright. New track, same thing. I'm just gonna make up a pre-chorus. Gotta change the lyrics just slightly though, because I didn't do exactly what's on here. What do I want to say there? Shading. That's good. Our world is a darker night. On the path. Okay. Alright, I'll try this. Grayscale Satan, that's the banner. March on the. Yeah, that sucked. Still have this problem getting my voice totally warmed up. Like, same thing yesterday. Well, a lot worse yesterday. Come on, voice. Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. That was off key. Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. March on the birth clear. Can I just hit notes in the key, please? Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. March on the birth clear. That was still crap. I think I'm getting where I want to go though. Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. March on the path. Maybe it's a little off, but it's closer. Grayscale Satan. All right, it's definitely closer. Still not right. Hit the pitch. Come on. Grayscale Satan, as a banner. March on the path, cleared out. A little hesitation thing there. It might sound good. Still off pitch. Son of a. It's just the same key. Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. Grayscale. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. So easy and I can't hit it. Grayscale Satan, that's a banner. March on the path, cleared. Ah, damn it. It's pissing me off. Keep doing the wrong thing. Grayscale shading as a banner, marks on the breath cloud. Still sucked. Grayscale shading as a banner. Why am I going so off on this bitch? Grayscale shading as a banner, marks on the breath cleared out. That was closer. Changed it a little bit. That's all. I want to get it on pitch. Grayscale shade. Damn it. Grayscale shading as a banner. Freaking dumb. I get stuck on stuff, man. That world is a darker. Dude, no. Nah, freaking no. Can I just undo whatever? Okay, it's fine. Grayscale shading, that's a battle. That's on the back. All right, I think I got it. Grayscale shading, that's a battle. That's on the back. Man, that dry compressor just squishing it sounds really awful. But I can hear it. For the way and the only option left is to. Okay, I gotta come up with chorus. For the option left is to claim the right to say this. It ain't no us to see. Okay, I'm not sure in the lyrics, but I should be fine. Hoping fair with all that. Fight for the way and the only option left us to claim the right to say when the truth is that they know it was probably crap, but let me listen to it. Hoping fair with. Yeah, it sucks. Hoping fair without that fight for the way and the there I lose what I want to do. Hoping fair without that fight for the way, the only option left, maybe. Hoping my damn fry voice won't come on lately. It's pissing me off too. Everything is pissing me off today. Hoping fair. Will you work, please? Hoping fair with all that fight for the way, and the only option left is to claim the right to say what the truth is. Do they know or just to save themselves? Closer. Hoping fair without that fight far away, The only option left is to claim the right to say what truth is to be. No, it's all just a decide. I've been filled with all that faithful way. The only option left is to claim the right to say what the truth is. Doesn't know just to save themselves. All right, I might have got it there. Option left is to claim the right to say what the truth is. Doesn't know just to save themselves. Finally. Hey, how's it going? Seems like almost nobody's watching today. I did have a problem though. I desynced my audio yet again. I think I just got to go into settings and figure it out a little more. I loaded my Shreddage 3 library and I put on the most CPU using effect ever, and it just went. I realized it and turned it back on. I hope it was only like 2 or 3 minutes later. Anyway, though, I'm writing a little different than I used to because the new computer is allowing me to do things differently. So aside from the audio desync problem I had, it's going really well. Okay, so I'm gonna just, I'm copy pasting. I don't care. Took me enough tries. I can't get my voice to warm up lately. It's like, it's probably a couple factors. I don't feel sick or anything. I'm not that tired, but it's just like, shit's dried out lately. That's the thing, though, when you're singing. I don't envy people that have to sing every single night or something like that, because just a little something goes wrong and your voice just does not work. It also sounds like garbage right now with just this compressor on. That's just simply to get it up to volume, though. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this. All right. Yeah, I've got this nice ambient thing going. Is this channel monetized? Unfortunately, no. Okay. I'm like close to it because I'm over the subscriber threshold that I need, but I don't have the watch hours. I think I hurt myself in that regard with the amount of videos I post, but I also don't care. I'm not doing this for the sake of gaining the most amount of viewers ever, monetizing and just getting like immediate success type stuff. I'm just on here writing music, and I just kind of document how I do it and that sort of thing. So this is not very polished, professional or anything like that. I'm just making stuff. So there's gonna be things where my audio goes away, or I mess up, or I'm blowing my nose. I don't know. Just stuff. I'd rather just have people that are actually interested in what I'm doing versus putting up clickbait stuff and attracting a bunch of people really quick, because it's just not, something I need to do. All right, so let me see here. I don't know if I can gain this up a little bit. Let me see if it'll go. That actually went down. Never mind that. Normalize. That went up. That went up. Okay. It's trying to give me. Thanks. I'm good. It's trying to give me little notification things. Alright, so you can barely hear that, obviously. So yesterday, I tried to do some things and wasn't working out so well as far as getting my vocals tuned up and stuff. Go away. So I broke down and just bought this again. I had a copy on my old computer, but I just needed it because I don't want to put on auto tune and just affect everything. I want to do certain things where I missed a note and stuff and retain most of the take. Probably gonna need a little more tuning. Like yesterday, my voice was a little off. Today it's better, but it's still a little under par. But I'm gonna get this just fixed up a little bit. So I'm just gonna see if I can do this on stream now, because I couldn't before. See, cut that. Came in A major, basically. What the hell? No, A. I typed the letter A and it said D, whatever the heck that was. I've never even heard of what that was showing me. Select all. Yeah, I'm just gonna center the pitches. Screw it. There's a call when there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead. We were facing backwards and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene colors me away. Our world is a darker night. Oh, you're moving tomorrow? Oh, I don't envy you. I had to move a month and a half ago out here. I'm glad I did, but the moving process is not fun. But good luck with that. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is bounce this now. Where are we at? Bounce region cells in place. That looks good. New track. Include audio tail. No. No. Off. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Verse. Vocal. Okay. So I'm doing that because now what I did on Melodyne is baked in and I don't have to worry about the processing if I just delete that. This was a copy paste, so I'll just do that. Get rid of it. It's fine. Boop. Gone. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing for the next part. Do these overlap? No. So, okay, in that case, boo, boo, I'll do that and that. I'm just actually going to delete these and I'm just going to bounce that spot and replace it anyway. Okay, so now this is all on one track. That'll make that just a little easier to deal with. And let's see. Back to this. Transfer. What's happening? There it goes. All right, there we go. What is going on with this? Respond, would you? Okay, so A major.
Shading.
That's technically in key, but I'm gonna move it up. Maybe not. Never mind. It sucked. Yeah, just move that up. Never mind.
Home and fell with all that fight for away. The only option.
Just gonna cut these, make sure they're like on. I think that's gonna go up there.
The right to say what the truth is, doesn't know. Just to save themselves.
Boop, boop, boop. Can also use this to clean up like little tags at the end and stuff. Okay, so that's that. Bounce. I'm just gonna call it chorus vocal, even though I've got the pre-chorus on there. I cut myself off. Delete. Gone. Now I'm flummy. I probably just cleared out and can sing great now. How much you want to bet? All right. Well, I'm gonna do this here, but I know the guitar solo is happening, so what I'm gonna do is just cut it because I don't think there was overlap anyway. Wait, what? You suck. Are you serious? Dude, Logic is a pain with this. I've got Smart Snap on. It's supposed to snap to the bar line. Look at that. That's not the freaking bar line. That is. Like, why is my vocal late? Oh. Literally, right there. Smart Snap on. All right, so I can delete this. All right, so that's raw vocal with a little bit of tuning just to tighten it up. Now, what the hell did I do on my vocal chain yesterday? That is the question. I know they were going out to a bus, and I don't know if I saved. I did. Okay. So I did save that. Yeah, there's a sneeze. So I was running it through this plugin, which is built in. It's Chroma Glow. Said it backwards. I couldn't use this plugin before with my old computer because didn't work with the Intel Base Max. A compressor, I'm smashing the crap out of it, and then I'm just chopping some low end so it doesn't fight the guitars. So that right there is gonna make this cut through the mix infinitely more. Because without, hang on. And watch this. This is the interesting part. So right now, -6. So watch the the output gain here. And then if I turn this on, it's technically going to go quieter, but the saturation and compression make it cut through more. All right, so I'm going to use this plugin. It's the one I tried singing into before. You know, I'm going to have to set a default different than this because this is, it's something. Hold. I'm going to go full bar. This there, emphasis up a little bit. Yeah, definitely denoise. Put this on there, give or take. Yeah, that's good enough. 25, just to make them. Format, bandwidth, up. Okay, so I put this on, I'll do 25 also. Okay, so quantize and robotify, I'm pretty sure they were affecting the output of this. So you can hear the affected sound, and then if I go down to dry, it's only affecting the wet, not the dry. At least to my ears, I think that's what's happening. So I usually do this. So what's doing is it's going to make a vocal, like doubling sound. I'm going to go to widen. That's going to give me a big wide stereo girth. Put this on a third. So it's going to generate a third above, and it's going to sound like a vocoder. Put this there. And I usually like this a little bit around here. And then wave music or this. I'll just pick this one. Kind of like either one of those. Okay, so let me just scan here. That's good. Smoothing. I'm going to go up, you know, and I'm going full bore. I want to smooth it out. Gate, just a smidge. Range, G5. Do I ever hit above that? Probably not, but I will go. You know what? I'm going all the way. Hit every note. I don't mind. Excuse me. Can I like? There we go. want it connect. All right. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just scan this. I think it's all good. So I'm gonna do save as default, so I don't have to do all that crap again. And then I can just tweak this a little bit. The default they have is if you want to sound like a robot immediately. Okay, I want it to sound human with a little bit of a robot dub underneath. So that's what's happening.
There's a call, and we turn around to see the light ahead. We were facing backwards, and now the time has come. The confidence wanes, and the twilight dims. The scene colors me away. Our world is a darker night. When there's a call and we turn around to see the light ahead, we were facing backwards, and now the time has come. The confidence wanes and the twilight dims. The scene colors me away. Our world is a darker night.
So I set the default, but I just kind of approximated verse and chorus are going to be different levels and stuff, so I can just slightly nudge things for each part to taste now. All right, so clip distortion, when I put that on, that's just a narrow little band there. It's getting my screams to sound more convincing, although I'm not doing many today because they're like not working great. Double compressing each of these because I got this on and then I've got one here, but I like to do that. Just really squash it. This one's got some gain on it as well, like tape sound. It really makes the vocal cut through the mix this way. All right, now. So I got a little more headroom here, so I'm gonna just boost the input gain. Okay, I'm gonna move this here. Remix effects. So I'm gonna go down here, hit latch for the automation. And this pre-chorus, I want it to have like a filter on it, so I'm just gonna tap this, and I got it on latch, so it should bake it in there once I hit it. All right, there we go, and then again. I could have copy pasted that, but it's fine. All right, and then I'm gonna go into Humanoid. Go to mix. First part of the chorus, I just want to boost on the mix here. Reset. All right. I gave the second chorus a little extra. I'm probably going to do the same here, boost it a little more as it goes. that's good. I'll have a little bit of variation with that now. Okay, put it back on read, and all of that should just be there. Didn't have to say it's all on there. That's not bad at all. All right. Output. Main output has a decent amount of headroom. This is all good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that abrupt ending. I kind of like it. I do that on... no, that's not what I wanted. That. I kind of do that on some of my instrumentals. I like it. So I'm doing it. Oh, so I'm doing it. All right, quick fade out there. Just I keep turning myself off. All right. So that is just like the master track automation. So I got like silence in the beginning of it and the end of this because I've neglected to do that on a few songs early on, and I just get weird pops, clicks, or I'm like, nah, screw this. If there's a glitch, it's just on silent anyway now. All right, let me mute my mic. Just listen to this. All right, so last step is I'm just going to master it. I know from yesterday this is going to make my mic have some weird delay and stuff. So I am just going to say that's it for now. I'm literally just going to hit this thing and let the Logic Mastering Assistant do its job because it just does a good job. And this is pretty close anyway. So all it's going to do is just add a slight bit of compression, and that's about it because I've got this pretty damn solid as far as like output gain and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. All right. That's going to be it. I think if you have Logic, literally hit this thing and it'll just master your track. So there's no need to share that. That's all I'm going to do. I used to master my own stuff, but this does a better job. So why even bother? Because, and actually, since an update, you can even just turn the gain and get it up. Like if you're one of those people who wants to master your track and get it as loud as possible, I don't really know why you would want to do that anymore because the streaming services don't want that. If you were putting it out on a CD, I guess, like it was 1995, go for it. But every single thing I have from that era where it's mastered super loud, including my own former band, it sounds like trash on the streaming services. So I'm totally fine with this mastering me at a reasonable level. So I just do that. Okay, though. So yeah, I'm going to edit this all together, get it sorted out with the video I shot on my phone, and I'll post it as a thing. It'll be on various platforms, YouTube. I throw it up on Reddit, X, Rumble, BitChute, a couple websites like that. I'm streaming on a few too. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll just say thanks for watching. And yeah, bye. So I'll be on tomorrow. All right, I'm out.